She's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, she's gone. Okay, we can start.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to episode 2.
Welcome to episode
2. Let's get it.
Okay.
Straight into it or what?
Let's just get straight into it. We uploaded our first video on Sunday, so our posting days will be Sundays. We got our TikTok, we got our Instagram. I think we have our Twitter.
No.
So we don't have our Twitter. Cut that out.
We don't have a Twitter right now, guys. I don't know if we ever will, but first of all, I don't support Elon Musk. I don't support Trump. So we might not even have a Twitter. So we don't have a Twitter. If y'all see it, that's not us. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't even know how Twitter works, to be honest. But let's just get straight into it. Janiyah went on a walk this morning, and she wanted to talk about the walk. So what happened there?
It's really not that important. But I was going on a walk today, my morning walks I usually do, getting back into the flow of it since it's summer. J-Love. Okay, mind you guys, around this time last year, I was walking my usual route, and I got chased down by a chihuahua.
Right.
It was an angry chihuahua. I was on the phone with my mom, and I was like, But anyways, I go on my walk, and like now I'm kind of scared of dogs because why would a dog be there?
Why would a dog be there?
Why would a dog be there? I went my usual route, and I'm walking back, and in the bushes, I see something moving. I'm thinking it's a rabbit because there's usually like wild rabbits there. And I see like a small dog looking dead at me. And then I see right next to it a Great Dane. What are they called? Like the big dogs, like almost like Scooby-Doo. And another dog hiding. And they were just silent. And I was like, so this is how I go. Because I have my walking stick.
Girl.
That's this, not even a walking stick. It's a muscle roller. And I had it up like this, and I was keeping my head down. I was like the movie.
Wait, so
don't
they
look
were
up,
like,
guys.
They were just in their yard, or
No,
these were just
not even in the yard.
dogs?
They weren't in the yard. It was literally open street, and there's like bushes that go along this big fence that lead to people's backyards. They were on the other side of the fence with me and the open street, and they're just hiding in the bushes. And I'm like, do not make eye contact with them. Keep your eyes down
with them
and keep walking.
Them being the dogs. Y'all already know. Well, they don't know me at all.
Girl.
I do not like. I won't say I don't like dogs. I just prefer to not be around dogs. I'll just put it that way. So if I was in that situation, I would have started running. And I know if you start running, like a dog is probably gonna think that you're like, trying to play. Right? They're gonna think it's a game. It's not a game.
It's not a game. It's life or death.
I'm scared for my life, but I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Bro, no, literally, I was literally so scared. My heart was pumping. I was like, Janiyah, they can smell fear, slow your heart rate. So I stopped.
Me when we saw those cats, I was like, okay. When we went to the shelter and we saw the cats, and I was like,
behind the cage, bro.
I was like, okay, let me calm down because I know they can smell fear right now. Like, I just really don't like animals, y'all. Really
Mind you, guys, these are like 1-year-old cats behind cages in an animal shelter.
Right.
Like, calm down, bro. 3 cats, maybe 4. But anyways, and then I saw this woman walking her dog, and I was like, I hope they have leashes, like 2 big dogs. They did. I went like hi and like looked away. And then, I was about to almost be home, and this happened to me before. It was a different chihuahua this time, guys. It didn't chase me down. It almost did, but I saw it in the distance run across the street, and I was like, I know that chihuahua, and I know it's crazy.
It's the same one?
No, it's a different time. It's a different chihuahua, though.
Oh, okay.
I've seen this one before.
He's got some
and
beef
I
with
was
the
literally
chihuahuas.
so close to home, but I didn't want to pass that chihuahua, so I had to walk all the way back, and it was like twice as long, but I got my steps in, so I should thank it.
I should thank it.
That's my story.
Well, that's the story on the walks.
Yeah. Did you want to say your idea, or do you want to like wait till later, or what was your idea? Whatever you're gonna tell me.
Yeah, no, I just had this random thought when I was getting ready for the pod. I was like doing like, slicking my edges or whatever, and I always think this for no reason. I'm like, what if I accidentally pick up a razor and I'm in a rush and it's not my edge brush and I go like that? I have that thought like at least once a week. I don't know why.
Do you remember that TikTok trend that was basically exactly what you described?
So no.
It was like prime COVID era where it was like the picking up the toothbrush and brushing your teeth and turning out it's not your toothbrush. You see it still on the counter.
Yeah,
and you look and it's like your gums are bleeding. It's a razor blade.
I think I have seen that.
And like even other scenarios too. I forgot. I think it was based on like a manga or like some type of comic or something. But girl, that's basically what you was described. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't know why I have that thought like once a week. I'm like, wow.
For an edge brush.
So,
crazy.
Let's make sure you're picking up your edge brush.
Shave your edges away.
Right.
Yeah. Do they look similar?
No, not at all. I just always think like I don't know. That's why I'm just like, do you ever? And then you're like, save it for the pod. I said, right. That was my random tidbit.
No, I don't think. Well, I've had that thought with the toothbrush. Obviously, my razors and my toothbrushes are not in the same places at all. Yeah. Just like the feeling of like a razor, like especially like when you're like shaving and like you like nick yourself, you're like, that's gonna sting for a bit.
Right. Yeah.
I hate that feeling. I wanted to bring up the giant lip gloss trend. Did you see that?
No. What is that? No, wait. I saw one girl on my For You page, but I skipped it because I was like, what is happening here?
Please. No, I thought you were going to like it because, guys, J-Lo loves lip gloss.
Girl, come on.
Show them. Show them.
Come on.
Show them.
I just got these on standby.
Not 3.
Naturally. But no, what is it about? Because I literally skipped that video because I was like,
literally,
what's happening?
I saw one of my moots doing it. Just get like a large container, like usually like a foundation container, empty it out, wash it out. You know the foundation containers that like have like the kind of like a lip gloss tip to it, like you take out.
Yeah.
So basically, you just fill it up with all the lip glosses that you have or like don't use, you know. And I was like, Jayla has a lot. She might like this. But you mix it all together, and you know, hers came out really cute. And I was like, oh, that's kind of surprising.
That you just don't use?
No, you use it. You use it. Oh, the ones you don't use?
Yeah.
I know you use every single lip gloss, girl, but like...
I was like, I don't ever think I would do that. That just seems wasteful. Because who's
just
using
lip glosses in a bottle, girl.
Yeah.
I thought you might like it.
You know, that might be like a fun experiment, but no. No. I just feel like the concept of even taking the lip gloss and putting it into a new container would just be such a hassle. Because, like, I'm looking at these and I'm like, how would I, like, this, I could, like, squeeze it into there. But, like, this, I don't even know how I would get that in there.
Some of them she couldn't even get out. So she was like, okay, so this is not going in.
Yeah, I know. But, yeah, I don't know.
So, Jayla, talk about your week.
Honestly, it's been a very chill week. I'm still in school. So, it's been homework. Today is Memorial Day, though. So, turn up.
Turn up. Ooh, turn up. Well, you know what y'all mean.
You know.
Whatever y'all do Memorial Day, turn up.
Whatever y'all be doing. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, to be honest. I'm starting to go back on my walks as well. And I'm trying to get back into, like, jump roping because I was doing a lot of jump roping this summer. And it was a good vibe. Like, I would just turn on a YouTube video and I'd be in it. I'm talking about in it. Like, I was in there. Yeah, I'm also just starting to feel like a summer vibe too. I know we talked about this in the last pod, but it just feels like summer, even though today is like, it's a little overcast, I'm not gonna lie. But it feels like summer, but my week's been really chill. I'm just trying to get out of school, really. That's really it, though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it for you. Let me talk about my week. Y'all, my week, it was good. Oh, first of all, I want to talk about how proud me and Jayla are for uploading our video and launching this channel. Like, we keep talking about it. Like, we're just so happy that we got the Instagram, the TikTok, the YouTube. Like, it's really coming together. I'm so excited.
It's been a long
time coming.
It's been a long time coming. Which y'all probably don't, I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? This is for the people who do care. And we appreciate, y'all for even listening. If you're listening to this. Yeah. But it definitely was a long time coming. We have been, like, thinking about making this for
ever.
At least a year.
It's
got to be at least a year.
Constant talks and everything. But I'm so happy for us. I'm very happy, and give us each a pat on the back for starting. So that happened this week. Obviously, we filmed, we edited the videos, you know.
Nothing really else happened
at
this week.
Work. This was like a key thing, because this was just probably not the highlight of my week, but it was just such a random thing to happen. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I was at my work, guys. I already mentioned last time I work at Panera, and I literally just came into work. I'm working the cashier's position. I switched out with my friend so he can take his lunch, and working cashier. And I see this family come up, like a family of like 5, maybe 6, and I'm taking their order, and I'm taking the next man's order, and he's a little bit older, and I look at him, I'm like, I've seen his face before. I know it. I kind of just stopped. And you know, he ordered like 2 soups, and they all ordered whatever, and they went to their seat, and I had to run to the back of the house, and I was just like going to my break room, looking it up on Google, and I was like, and then I went to my friends, and I was like, guys, I think that's Danny Trejo.
Yes.
And they were like, what? I was like, I think that's a celebrity that I just took his order, but I don't know though, guys. Like, I don't want to be wrong. And then one of my coworkers went out, and he was like, that's him.
Yes.
And then one of my other coworkers came back, and they're like, guys, did you guys know Danny Trejo's here? And we're like, yes. But anyways, it's just so uplifting, I don't know, or exciting to see a celebrity, you know? But I had to work in the corner, basically where they were sitting, and act like there wasn't a celebrity right there while I'm cutting the bread.
Please.
So I was just trying to keep my cool, be nonchalant. And then word got around in the whole back of the house and the whole line, and all my coworkers knew. And we kept going to the back to just like gossip about it and stuff. And then soon all the customers knew and stuff. But they were like asking like, oh, like, should we go take a picture? And I was like, guys, we should let them eat their food first and be happy, and then we should go like ask, right? But we were all kind of too nervous. But I knew one of my coworkers really wanted to ask. And at the end he did, once they were done. Took a photo, and then my other coworker took a photo. They all got like to talk and like dap each other up or whatever. And then I was like, not gonna go, guys. I was like, no, I'm not gonna go take a photo. And then one of the family members of his, he was like, do you want a photo? And I was like, yes, just one. So I took the photo. This is where it gets a little crazy, guys. Because mind you, before this, they were in a prayer huddle. All 6 of them in a prayer huddle. And I heard their conversation. They were talking about church. They were talking about, you know, like going to the airport and whatever other things. I don't really know. Trying to act like I wasn't eavesdropping, but I kind of was.
Right.
And while I'm taking the photo with him, like this, and he's like, I don't even know, should I say this? But
I mean, that is what he
I don't know his career.
Huh? Maybe leave it out. I don't know.
Anyways, guys, he just said, you're so, I'm just gonna say it, we cut it out, we don't need to.
Bye.
But he literally said, you're so damn fine. I was like, oh, okay. Like, but in the moment, I mean, I take it as a compliment from a celebrity, you know, but I'm like, thank you. Like, you know, I did put in some effort to look good today.
Naturally.
But I was like, thank you. He's like, you blessed my day today. You blessed it. And I was like, thank you. Have a great day or whatever. Yeah. He was actually really nice though, guys. He was really nice. That just really took me by surprise. He was like, weren't you all just like in a prayer? I don't know nothing about that man, guys. I've never seen any of his movies, but I know his face because his face is so recognizable.
Yeah.
But that's what happened at Panera.
That's wild.
I know.
What day was that? Thursday?
That was Thursday, yeah.
A random Thursday.
I know. Just like so random, but that was actually a cool experience, obviously. It's always so cool to like bump into a celebrity. I was going to talk about what other celebrities have we met before.
We've met the most random celebrities because I think the first celeb that we met was MylifeasEva, right?
Or Raven. Simone.
Was that before or after?
Girl, same time period. I don't know.
basically.
Ava's not even really a celebrity like that. She's just an influencer.
She's an influencer, but I mean, to me,
right at the time,
right at the time. If y'all don't know about My Life as Ava, you might be too young to be on here.
No, it was that was a time to be alive.
That was really a time to be alive. I really want to go back to that era of YouTube. It was so good.
That was peak. That was peak.
So good. Like
days, guys, were peak.
Yes, like y'all don't understand. Like, oh my gosh, that kind of reminds me of that one Spirit Week theme that you were telling me about. I think you were telling me about it. They were doing a Spirit Week, and the theme was 2016. I said,
that was right around the corner.
Or? What do you mean 2016? Like, that just happened. Like,
that literally just happened.
Like, why are we doing a Spirit Week? Because, like, thinking about our Spirit Weeks in high school, like, we would do Spirit Week, like, 90s, Spirit Week 80s.
50s. Like, come on now.
2016.
2016 is crazy. I was like, first of all, how do you even dress for that?
I don't know. That was, like Tumblr, like, that was that era of YouTube, basically. But I was like, dang, like, they just called us Unk, basically. But, yeah, no, that was just peak. I missed that. I really wish, like, YouTube was, like, my main entertainment source, like, during those years. But, you know, anyway.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, My Life as Ava was peak, guys. We met her actually at Disneyland, and also Brent Rivera was there as well. And
yeah, her sister was there. Brent was there.
Yeah, other people were there, but we didn't know them at the time. But we saw them at Disney, and then I don't know, maybe around the same time or something. Me, Jayla, my friend, and our cousin, we went to Universal and we saw Raven Simone. She did not want to take a photo. Neither did Brent.
No, I was about to say, Ava did not want to take a photo either. I mean, naturally, I understand, like, being, like, a celeb, celeb, influencer, whatever.
Influencer.
You really trying to...
Not a celebrity. Influencer. Not a celebrity. She's an influencer. Don't put her on that pedestal.
Okay,
stop. Let me stop.
No. Okay, no, but in all seriousness, we can have a whole conversation about celebs and influencers, because I really do think there is a difference, but I think social media kind of just smashes them into, like, one group. Regardless, she did not want to take a picture with us, and I understand being an influencer at Disney, you probably have, like, we were probably the 10th person who asked her for a picture that day, but you're an influencer at Disney. Like, you know.
Like, it's not like anyone's going to really, like, spot you or whatever, like, while you're taking a photo. Like, they're just going to think you're taking a Disneyland photo with your family. You know what I mean?
Naturally.
So, anyways, yeah. That just kind of took us back, because afterwards we were all so excited, and we were like, was she, like, not vibing with us? It's giving that scene in Smiling Friends. We're like, dude, when he raised his arm, I thought he was going to hit me.
I thought he was going to hit me.
Dude, when he moved his arm, I thought he was going to hit me.
No, yeah, we met those two, met Raven. Yeah. Another significant one, I don't know if I've met any other ones besides them, but I didn't meet him, but Kobe Bryant literally played against his daughter in volleyball when, I don't know if she still does that anymore, but literally, my dad talked to him and stuff for a little bit. Should have got a photo. I didn't. I was being an angsty teen. But literally the next week, he died. Next week to the exact day, he was gone. And it was so surreal. I was like, oh. So, it's crazy. So, I don't know why I was hesitating with Danny Trejo to get a photo. Get a photo if you see a celebrity, guys, because you don't know how long they're going to be here. Also, let me look up Danny Trejo's political views and values and stuff, actually, before I start talking and about this man. I don't know anything about him, guys, so I need to look into that. Please don't attack me.
Don't know nothing about him. I know nothing about him.
I know nothing. I just found out he was in the Muppets movie.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. But...
He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Is there any celebrities you want to meet, or did you meet any celebrities without me?
I'm trying to think, but I'm blanking out if I have, to be honest. I really am blanking out if I have.
We live in California, guys, but we're not in, like, the LA area, so it's not very common for us to see them. We gotta scout them out.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Like, I definitely have, like, I remember we saw, like, the influencer Devi when we went to, like,
the volleyball thing?
Yeah, like, we saw her, but besides that, I don't really think so, to be honest.
Who would you want to meet?
You ask this question to me all the time, and I can never really answer.
I love it.
I definitely would love to meet Taylor Russell. That was the first person who came to mind. Naturally, she's my lock screen. Love that girl down bad. I would also really like to meet Tyler, that's my girl. I just think she's so cute. A lot of the celebs that I want to meet, I just like them because, one, they're pretty, or two, they're just, the vibe is just there.
And they almost look like you.
Well,
the people that J-Lo wants to meet are almost, they're different versions of J-Lo, almost like her doppelganger in a way.
Bye. But no, definitely Taylor Russell. I think we were talking about this, but Quinn, I just love Quinn's vibe. I just think Quinn would be so funny to hang around. I was actually watching the Upstairs Neighbors podcast. Shout out to them. They're super cute.
Wait, who's that?
So we're gonna have to take that out because we need to act like we know them so that we can do a collab with them. So we'll just cut that.
Start over.
I'm gonna keep talking.
Who are they though? Tell me.
Yeah, they're this. I'm surprised you haven't seen them. They're literally on YouTube. They're just like a podcast, two girls, and they're called the Upstairs Neighbor Podcast.
Okay,
and
go ahead.
They've been gaining a lot of traction lately. I think they have something like 200,000 subscribers. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
All right, start that conversation over.
Right. Regardless, they did a collab with Tanner. And I was like, Tanner is so funny to me. Tanner on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
He is so funny to me. So maybe Tanner, I don't know, that's kind of random, but
please. That would be, I feel like we would meet Tanner at a party and be like, is that Tanner?
Hell no, he's hilarious. I love him.
No, he's funny.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, celebrities, I literally have them on my wall. Basically just who I look up to. Anya Taylor-Joy. I love that girl down bad. I don't know, every aspect of her, she's just so elegant. She's just so funny. She's a great actress. I love Anya, so much. She's so beautiful. I was almost offended when she got married and didn't invite me. Let me stop playing though. But it was very beautiful. I'm so happy for her and everything she does. Jenna Ortega, I feel would be cool to meet. I really love her chill vibe and stuff. And I love when people don't be talking in her ear, telling her what to do. Let her be her natural, authentic self.
What do you mean?
I love Jenna. Huh?
What do you mean?
Because I don't know, just people that leak photos of her, or that one thing. There was a whole thing where she was smoking a cigarette in a different country. I was like, y'all, let her smoke the cigarette.
Please.
First of all, she's in a country where it's legal. It's fine. Chill out. She's an adult.
How old is she? Right. Why are they even getting on her?
She's a year older than me. She's 20. She should be turning 23 in I don't know, this year.
So naturally, let her smoke the cigarette.
Let her smoke the cigarette, y'all. Zoe Kravitz. I love Zoe Kravitz. I know we have the same. What is it? I think we have the same moon and something else sign. I love her so much. I love her. Bro. I love Io Adebri. Love Io.
Io's cute. I said Io's cute, yeah.
No, yeah. I love her down bad. Bailey Bass would be cool to meet. I have a lot of people, guys.
You going.
These are my inspirations. Who else? That might be it. I would love to meet Oscar Isaac, guys. We're not going to get back into that again. Oscar Isaac. Influencers. Zayn and Heath Unfiltered. I talk about this all the time to Jayla, guys. I want to meet Zayn and Heath Unfiltered. I always pretend I'm on their pod. I always answer the questions that they ask, or if they're not sure of something because it's too Gen Z, I'm this, that.
Please.
This, that. I'm you guys can't hear me. It's this, that. Or whatever. Or just anything, whatever. I've been watching them since middle school. Literally when I was 13. And damn, almost 10 years, maybe over 10 years. But yeah, I would love to meet them, be on their pod. I'd be a little too nervous though, but oh, never mind. Yeah, I think that's it for now.
The nose jobs of it all. We're not going to out anybody because obviously I think my whole thing on nose jobs and just cosmetic work is if you got money to do it, like, girl, go do it. Like, nobody, like, is gonna tell you. I'm not here personally to be like, you look so beautiful already. Like, I don't think you should change anything about yourself. Because it's like, I'm not you. Like, naturally, if you want to change something, girl, go change it. Like, and if you have the funds to do it, girl, like, I'm right behind you. It's when it gets out of hand. Who are your doctors? Because I think some of them are setting you guys up, personally. But that's my 2 cents. That truly is my 2 cents.
No. Me and Jilla this week, we saw some botched. What was that?
Sorry, I have to, like, reposition.
Right. We saw some botched ones this week. I saw one, Jill saw one, we convened. Y'all, Jilla keeps bringing this up. Ethnic nose jobs is the way to go. I wouldn't mind a little, touch up, guys,
I just think that, like, people, like, I think there's, like, a standard, like, nose job that people are getting now that's just, like, it doesn't work with everybody's nose, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? Right. Like, it's like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like that standard, like, Michael
it's
Jackson.
It's like the Cool Bill nose.
Yes. Like, and it's not okay. I don't think it's okay that y'all are doing that to yourselves. I think ethnic nose jobs are the way to go, and
especially our black people, black ladies.
Ladies.
Come on. Movies coming out this year, summer plans, and we have to bring up Love Island.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I actually don't know any movies coming out this year, guys, except for Weapons. I'm so excited for Weapons. They made that trailer look so good.
They did, yeah.
And it's basically, guys, if you don't know Weapons, look up the trailer. It looks really good. It's more thriller, horror, whatever. But it's like at 2:17 a.m. on a random day, all these kids from this one specific classroom got out their house and start running. And they're running like this, guys. It's literally so scary. It looks scary, interesting. I just have so many questions, like what's gonna happen. So I'm so excited to see that one later this year. Zootopia 2 is coming out, I don't know, this year maybe?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
That is a thing. Right. People are saying it's basically the same plot as number 1. So I'm like, oh, I don't know anything about that, y'all. I love Zootopia, though.
Zootopia was cute. I know Lilo and Stitch just came out. I just saw a thing saying that, like, their, what is it called? Like, the box office made, like, 110 million. Their budget was only, like, 100 million off the first day. So, like, I was like, okay, like, that sounds pretty good. I honestly haven't even seen the trailer fully through. But I know they had to do some recasting because, like, they were not happy about who was casted.
Several times.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did it for David. They should have done it. Well, I was going to say for Nani. She doesn't really look like Nani, but I'm kind of actually growing with, like, she's growing on me. She looks very nice, very friendly. And I'm so excited to see the movie and how it plays out. You looking her up?
Yeah, I need to see what she looks like.
Yeah, they casted Lilo perfectly. She just looks exactly like Lilo. And I saw a little interview with her. She's so outgoing. And she's a big sister now. So cute. Yeah, I'm so excited. I forgot that came out. But other than that, I don't know any other movies coming out. I know Elio's coming out. Supposed to come out last year, but then they changed the whole plot, added a new character, and now it's coming out this year. I kind of like the first plot, but now Disney's gonna Disney. They're gonna whatever. We'll just see.
Yeah,
they've been kind of on their downfall recently, but we'll just see.
Not even recently. They've been on their downfall for a while, but we gonna have to get.
They've been on their downfall for a while. You know any other movies?
No, and I was just telling you about that. I was like, wait, what other movies are coming out? I can't even think of anything, but I genuinely don't know.
Okay.
I'm definitely excited to see Weapons, though. I think that's like my top one. I'm pretty sure that's coming out in August or something like that. But yeah, I know Final Destination just came out. I know, like, some of my roommates want to see it, but
I don't want to watch a single Final Destination.
Right, I was about to say, like, the gore Final Destination never really liked. I love horror. Me and Janiyah really love horror. Like, that's probably our favorite. I can't speak for you, but that's definitely my favorite genre of movies. and we just like watching horror movies together. But I will say we're more like, we could say like our favorite horror movies, but I just feel like for me, it's just never been the gore category. Like,
I don't like gore. I don't like gore. That's why I don't watch The Thing with what Art the Clown. What is that one called?
Oh, that's literally Terrifier.
Terrifier or whatever. I don't watch. I'm not watching 1, 2, 3. Crazy. None of those.
Yeah, but definitely love like a disturbing horror. Like if I can like go home and like be like thinking about it, if I can't sleep, that's a good horror movie. If I go home and I'm like, like it was kind of scary, like on the drive back, I'm like, but like I can sleep. Like it's not, you know.
And then horror, like it horror, and like not even just horror. I also love just like thriller, because like I love. Yeah. I can watch like I love horror that like is so scary. Like what's a really scary one? I don't know. It too used to scare me when I was in middle school, but that's not really scary anymore. Yeah. But really scary ones without the gore, obviously. And I love things like Nope. Like Nope is it's like more like a suspense, whatever, you know, it's not even like that. But I love those. I love those. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, guys, because we will be talking about other things next week. Especially Love Island related. We need to get Peacock, but we saw season 6. We're gonna talk about season 7 and talk about season 6. Why not? Everyone loves it. Yeah, stay tuned. Anything you want to say? We're gonna come up with the outro, guys, later.
Right. Yeah. No. Just stay tuned for our next videos. Also, like, this is like a collaborative like effort. Like, obviously, if you guys think there's something interesting that you guys want us to talk about or anything like that you guys want us to do, like, obviously drop that in the comments. We have different ideas. This channel is like our baby. We are still figuring out what direction. I don't take that out. Please
no, I mean, it's true. We're still figuring out the direction we're going and stuff and the aesthetic we want.
Yeah.
So
it's a work in progress.
Yeah. But it is our baby. Sorry. I love it.
Right. So yeah, we will catch you guys next Sunday, and
okay, bye guys.